Hi friends! I went to the Dead by Daylight 10-year anniversary party and I vlogged it. Obviously I need to plug my Dead by Daylight channel and my variety channel. This is my first vlog, so I hope you like it. Started off the day by taking care of all of the pets and then driving 3 hours to the airport. And by driving, I mean I was a passenger princess while Quaddy drove. Yes, I did play Magic the Gathering the whole time. After we get to the airport, we drop off our bags, go through security. Everything's totally fine. We have plenty of time to spare, even get snacks. Unfortunately, Staggies was not able to go to the Dead by Daylight party, so I brought little Staggies with me. And don't worry, we made sure to feed him. Then things started to get kind of scary. I saw our flight was delayed. I thought it was because of weather. Nope, for the first time ever, my flight was completely canceled and I had to figure out what to do. Our flight was then scheduled for 5 p.m. the following day, where we wouldn't have been able to hang out with anybody until around 10 p.m. So we decided to wait for our bags and drive to Canada. And not only had we already been at the airport for around 2 hours, it took about 2 hours to get our bags back. We did end up stopping at McDonald's because we were both hungry. At least the view was beautiful. We did take turns driving. Quaddy drove about 3 hours, I took a nap, and then I drove 3 hours, he took a nap, and then he took over right before we got to the Canadian border because I was kind of scared. After about 2 hours of driving, we finally got to Montreal. And unfortunately, the car ran out of wiper fluid, so the window was so gross with bugs. And when we finally thought we made it, we parked the car, got out, and realized we had gone to the wrong hotel. In our defense, they both started with the same 4 letters. So after paying for parking, we had to go back to the car, go find our actual hotel, park the car, and we finally made it at around 5 a.m. To put it into perspective on how tired we were, we left at 8 a.m. the day prior, and Quaddy had only slept 2 hours. I slept as long as I could, which was only maybe 2 hours, but I woke up to such a beautiful view. I got ready, I got dressed, this was my outfit for the day, I looked great, felt great, everything was fine except I was a little tired. I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not bring little Staggies anywhere. I was too scared of losing him and I would have been so upset. After getting ready for the day, we took in the architecture and we waddled off to breakfast. I really wanted to bring this pigeon home with me, but Quaddy said no. I found this breakfast place called Expectation, and honestly, it was really good. I've never had freshly squeezed orange juice, so it was definitely a texture jump scare at first, but I liked it. We did absolutely demolish our food. It was really, really good. After breakfast, we waddled off because we wanted to go see the Dead by Daylight mural.
I don't know what's going on here. There's a whole ass stage though, but we're able to walk through.
I have to show all the architecture. It was just so pretty. So we found out that where the Dead by Daylight mural was, there was an entire show going on with a bunch of murals, arts, there were venues, there were shops, and we ended up following a group of people because we didn't know where to go and we thought maybe they know. I liked looking around at all the shops and I ended up buying this cute little guy. Please help me name him in the comment section. There were actually 2 Dead by Daylight murals, but this was definitely my favorite. It was super well done and incredible to see in person. While walking through the streets, I saw a glimpse of some questionable signage. After going through all the shops I wanted to see, we headed towards Diabolic to meet up with some friends. And then we took an Uber back to the hotel, and the Uber driver said they needed to pee and they stopped at a gas station and left us in a turned off hot car. Yes, I still tipped. Vicky Valiant invited Quaddy and I out to dinner, so I changed into a cute dress, forgetting that there was a hole in the side of it that I had not sewn. So I changed into this red dress. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not what I wanted to wear. We Ubered to the restaurant, we ordered drinks, and I spilled half of my drink on Quaddy. And I know you're not going to believe me, but I was completely sober. We ate our food, it was pretty good, but unfortunately, poor Vicky, who got the whole dinner together, didn't get her food until we were all done eating. We're about to go to karaoke and I don't know if I'm gonna sing and I'm really scared. After dinner, we Uber to karaoke and I faced my worst nightmare, which is singing in public. Every single time they would put the mic in my face, I would panic and hand it off to somebody else. But we had this really beautiful moment after I tried 3 times to sing a song where I put on Hey There Delilah and the entire room sang along. After karaoke, we walked to an arcade bar where we met up with a bunch of other people. I did end up taking 1 shot to try to get a little, but I didn't feel anything. I went over to watch a game of pool and Quaddy hit a pretty sick shot, except he technically scratched. In case you missed it, Epi and Coco are dating, by the way. I mean, I knew, but... We Ubered back to the hotel and flash forward to my outfit of the day for the Dead by Daylight party. I decided to go with my iconic cow fit with my split-dyed boots. So happy I didn't straighten my hair because it was raining and humid and gross. Started off the day with a dev meet and greet and they signed some stuff for us. And then of course we signed some stuff. Alright, let's jump into all the cool stuff we saw there. Look at this crazy wood carving. There was a whole art gallery separated by Dead by Daylight official art, fan art, and then things that people drew while they were at the convention. The fan art was really cool and I love how talented our community is. There were so many props. There was a hook, there was a gen that I got to work on a little bit. I did not miss a skill check, by the way. Oh my gosh, I loved Maurice. He was so cute. And who could forget about all the amazing cosplays we saw? We saw Huntress, we saw Twins, Yunjin, Trix. There was an artist. People are so incredibly talented in this community. I mean, look at the Springtrap and the Oni. And the winner of the Dead by Daylight cosplay showcase, the Crossu. There was an upstairs and a downstairs area, or as I like to call it, reshade and no reshade, because the upstairs was so bright and the downstairs was so dark. We went out to the food trucks to get some food, and I got to try poutine, and, there were vending machines so everybody could get a little Maurice keychain, and it only took me 2 tries, and then it took Quaddy 1, because he's a show-off. He didn't even properly grab it, he just knocked it in. I went to go change into my Converse because my feet hurt. Oh my gosh, Quaddy opened the umbrella and it just completely popped off, and I wish I would have gotten a video of it. It just broke. He did try putting it back together, but it just was not cooperating. Food break number 2. Then it was time for the main event, the Dead by Daylight 10-year anniversary announcement, where we were anticipating that Terrifier would be announced. I can't lie, we got horrible seats. I could not see a thing. But I was right, art is coming to Dead by Daylight. Then the event was over, I was eepy, I went back to my hotel to go to bed. We woke up, packed our bags, started our journey home, and you would think this was where the video would end. But there is a little bit more. Epi had actually left his shoes at my house the last time he visited, so we needed to go drop those off with him and also get some breakfast. Parking was a nightmare and I don't know how people in the city do it. But we did it. After driving around for 15 minutes, we found a parking spot and then we went to go walk to get breakfast. Found a little restaurant called the Pigeon Cafe. I love breakfast food so much that even if I'm waking up at 3 p.m., I want breakfast. I want pancakes, I want eggs, I want bacon. I did end up buying some of their merch. They were selling a really cute pigeon beanie. The waiter told me it suits me, so. After breakfast, we went to go meet up with Epi to give him all his stuff. We got back in the car and then we began our journey to the streamer house. But more stuff happened. While passing through New Jersey, I noticed that we were very close to one of our mods' house, like 20 minutes, and I suggested going to see her. Once again, because I'm me, I was taking in the beautiful architecture, which was like one building that I fell in love with. We went out to dinner. It was really good. I would like to go there again. However, I never want to go to New Jersey ever again. What is up with the tolls? After dinner, we had to go walk to an ATM because I did not have enough money to get out of New Jersey. Then we went back to her house. We hung out a little bit. I looked at her beautiful decor. I wanted to show her dog in the video, but also that she had a really creepy hallway with what looked like the hatch from Dead by Daylight. Before we could even get out of New Jersey, we had to go to a gas station, and then we realized, oh, we can't pump our own gas. And after 12 plus hours in the car, we finally made it home, and I vow I will never drive anywhere again, especially New Jersey.